or format, and if you can put it into the file, but it's not straightforward. Like click a one button, you can get everything done. Because the data format and data structure could be or and from different vendors, they use different instruments. So we will not develop a tool, just click a button, import everything, So we, just need some of tool, and basically, create only, and then you manually, put the data into the article format file, and then you.
Would it be possible to disclose the format? I mean, like.
Yeah. We can show you that what our file is also, and it's in a text format. Just the way we arrange, it's different from somebody else. Okay.
Basically, this is the format that I use right now, and it's just arbitrary. I mean, I could take these heads out. I can tell it to do E first, and then but it's just columnar.
I understand, but still you need to put the right condition you want to do. How many points you got to define first. Okay, and what is about? What is for? Okay, you should tell the tool. Using which almost 4 can understand, and what is possible for each node. Or this we have to put in some format, so the almost 4 can can realize.
It's fine.
Yeah, consider it as you plan. I think later we're gonna look at what these discrepancies, like how we're gonna close the gap.
That's I have something prepared, and then
Okay.
I have very.
Give that to me on the down below.
Don, is it helpful for you to see a run through on that, or did you want to start at a different point? Because I jumped straight to the RC right now, because I've got preferences, but if you have more basic information and everything, then
that's the information. Okay, our basic. And not RC is only the last.
Okay.
The last one.
Okay.
Let me.
Here. I'm going to finish.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to make that go right now. Tom, this doesn't have to be in the center of the screen the whole time.
No, go ahead and click it out. I think we've got audio going now.
Okay. So,
and we're recording now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're recording?
Yep.
Wow.
Everybody's your language. No political discussion.
Yeah, he's smart enough to look at me when he says.
Oh,
this is coming off of this.
Okay.
And we're using the microphone on that laptop.
Sure.
So you do that, and we support both version and
Sharing that.
Hold on. Are you the window or Tom's?
I guess use mine, because
Then I think why don't you hook up?
Has left the meeting.
Are you going to look at that window?
So if we're going to use your window, then I'd like you to log in to WebEx so that we record your.
I don't have an internet.
Oh, okay. So you'll go to guest. You can select the guest internet connection.
Let me see, how can I go to WebEx? Okay.
Okay, so we need to get you an internet connection. So if you were it's called DEI guest, I'm going to turn off record mode.
So,
And currently, we're talking today, it's only support the database.
oh, okay.
Okay.
But somehow or another, there is also ways of entering existing file data into the database. Is that correct?
So,
Own data, it can be entered into the database so that Utmost can use it.
these are, work to make it happen.
Oh, so it's not that we can't do that. Yeah.
We do some, bin scripts allow you to import certain format from a different vendors. But we make that within imports on any format. But we can make it happen just by carry some templates from our school, and then we load your data into
Let me interrupt you on that. I'm distracting the conversation, so I don't, you go ahead with what your presentation is.
Okay. You can ask any question.
That's the purpose to gather,
When we get done with this, then we'll run through on this, and that's where I'll have my question.
Okay.
the question.
And then ask her, which support all the technology and the type of device. And you can model target. So you can do game. Like you know model to choose. For this, I'm not sure what model people use for
MOSFET.
yeah, of course. You can if you choose it must be a high power model, right? Because you get a wide device. So yes, of course, and then you can do optimization, saying for the game, the IVG, and then the curve, okay, that do the same time when you do the optimization. So these are the multi-party optimization. Also, we have a rubber band optimization, which rubber band means you change parameter, and there's a slider, you move slider on the parameter, one, and then the result, the curve shapes simulated curve, and goes away from frame. And the scripting module, and that is JavaScript based. So you can on the in the batch mode, in the scripting mode, and so for the batch management and optimization.
You will show us sometime between today and tomorrow how to enter a very simple JavaScript, how to actually do that, how to run one.
Right.
That I understand. I understand JavaScript, just not how to. So you, not now, but when we get to that, you can show.
Is it JavaScript or Java?
No, JavaScript.
Script.
Okay. For module, in this tool on user acquisition, the module to control instrument, and get and the extraction. Extraction also in optimization module. It can be done in application module. Okay. And we have module, and then we have a scripting, we have another model checking module. That one on S1.
The three I'm familiar with, the acquisition, the optimization, and the scripting.
Yeah. Measure results, we call it data set, that's our language. So that's the data set storing the base. And or now the new feature in the next release could be coming in this month or next month. And you save as extension is a UDS, and also data file. Data sets contains the single device measurement. We're going to show you in more when I open.
I have a question about how this looks like it's a good time for it.
Yeah.
This UDS extension, I've been wondering about that. Is that a text base or is it binary or is it some database thing? So in the open. Okay. That's
You can open that file. That's the file we use to import. You internet and use text editor.
So it's not a database, it's a file use.
Even in the database, you can export the file. UDS file. Okay.
This UDS extension right here.
Right.
This has other stuff, but this is an example of what the data actually.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So this is I would say that the format here.
It's not able to connect to internet.
Right. So you say how do you, for the average for your data, you have to use a header.
Mm-hmm.
And then according to your and you copy your data, replace this.
Yeah, that's fine. We can get to that. But yeah, that's great. That's good.
Yeah, sure. Open the. Okay, have a question? Okay. The one and also and one more. I don't know what we're doing. When we for this is the same in Windows and Linux. There's basically just giving a bit of what. And we first open. I've created a database already, so I just open it. Okay.
Different from what we have to do on account of I have to start the database, I have to log into the database, I have to select the database, and then I'm up to the point where he is right now.
Right.
You can't get on to our database.
No, I have to log in. Okay.
The database
You can store, you can just share, where you want to say you want to open the database. You can, the server name. And then you can have a multiple database, not just one. Okay. For this, just log in. Somewhere, something, has been created a structure here, the project. On the first time you open also we got a okay, so to create a project. Okay. Okay. So I have a choice. Okay. This is what I mean. Right. Okay. Then, we're talking about the acquisition, and then you have a choice, Okay, the project, you must define it as, either asset or optimization. If you define it as an optimization, you cannot use these projects for consolidation. Only acquisition module has a ability to control optimization, but the acquisition module doesn't give you organization. So you have to make sure when you create a project on just do the measurement of the model. So we'll go acquisition. That's the thing. We're just how you want to control the project.
I leave those as a default like that.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. We haven't defined rules and all that kind of stuff.
I don't touch this. Create and then here open a one. There's 4 we're talking about here. We have 4 windows area. And okay. So we have nothing here. But this part, it's just create objects. Will be used to build. Okay, I'm sure later. And then assets window will the measurement data, and then select the data sent to view.
An example on this, a real example with the machine on this one, I'll have some questions about that.
Okay. And then the lower part, give them the information. If there's some error and some warning, some like that. The lower part. I will read the subject here is something like you build a house. You need a brick, and then these kind of materials, something like that, and all it's in this window are these windows. So you don't have to build from scratch. Okay, you can copy with brick from project. Okay, these are existing. I use one. I want to copy from. Okay, these are the object that has been existing in different objects. You can check what objects you want to copy project to include. Okay. I just pick up I just and copy here. Okay, so everyone will copy from another project into this project. Okay, you see here, then this part, you're defining device. What type of device? And so, the device. Yeah, of course. We're talking about go detail for that. And
That's what I was telling you about, it took 4 hours.
Right. Details. Another measurement setup. Basically, you here you find what measurement you want to do, and what the bias condition for each.
That's going to actually affect instance.
Right.
That's where
we're also going into the detail. Okay. This one we have two measurements, or we have two on the. Okay. Basically, when you create the measurement sequence, you just like is under the device you created, and then these are extraction. Okay, these are the extraction you created, and then you can drag here, and you want to which whatever the extraction you want to do, and then this into this systems, and then we run the take the and extraction, do extraction, and then do a measurement again, do measurement, and then do the extraction. Okay, and then I will generate in this area. And you can choose this, and then using a small groups. Right.
Okay. And I think you just showed what the answer to one of my questions was there. So
Okay.
that's good. Go ahead.
Okay. So I want to step by step, so in the previous on the big picture. So what we're doing.
Well, what you just showed right there is that every single little thing you want to actually extract, it has to be, if I need VB at this current, I need to get it. If I need IC at that voltage, I need to get it. So I do those over and over and over. I can't just say I have to have it run through a bunch of calculations. It has, each one of those calculations has to be listed on there. I didn't know that before, Don. I appreciate that.
Okay. Basically, we're talking. We have three objects in the application module. And the way the device subset, we just say on the defined device. Don't detail. Let's go. And then the measurement set up. There's another object, and the extraction set up. Each setup is option. Okay, it's option. I could do the extraction later in the optimization module. Or if you have some of the information from a previously measurement to control the next measurement, just like day one, and you need to do the extraction in the extraction module, and then you get some of the information, and then automatically set for the next one. That's what you're asking, right? So okay, that's exactly. So for the extraction in the station is optional. It's your choice. And you can want to do here, and in this module is fine if you want to do it later. So
I have to.
yeah, exactly. If you want some information, you say you have a 2 measurement. That's 2 measurement. You will be based on reverse measurement. Okay, so this and this circumstances, you gathering the information from the first measurement, and you using the extraction, and then the result will be you have the setup for the. So that is the extraction.
What he should do talk about is in order to extract, in order to measure the size parameter RC, I have to set up my measurement based on the results of the forward running. So I have to get data max, and then I have to have 90% of data max, and I have to take those curves and make some calculations and feed that into the setup to realize an ICE from what I want to extract RC. Now I can measure, I can extract RC, but I can't. I need the result from Gumbo, and that's what he shows us how to get that. So I don't understand. I mean, what he just put up there.
It's automation. It can be automated, and it can be automated here, and then you can export the script, and you can run the automation, and even in the script yes.
You put the device information.
Okay. This is a lot of details. This is a high level in a big picture. Give you some structure.
Yeah, because
Go to slideshow.
where?
Next one, there you go.
Oh,
There you go.
that's what I mean. Okay, there's three objects, okay? And then these three objects, and I have to define, to use them to your measurement sequence. Okay, obviously, you define it, and then you combine subset and then the measurement, and set up to create a measurement sequence. You combine the device subset and then the measurement subset and the extract subset to create a sequence. Okay,
Are you going to provide this slide to us?
I don't know. That's created just for, I can send you if you want it. My thinking, maybe you guys don't agree when you start using it, but
That's fine.
right.
This is the easy stuff. This is, I already understand all of this.
Right.
This is very basic.
It's a big picture. Okay. We, second one, for doing the extraction, you must have a to be there. There's no data to extract. Alright, so but for the first one, you just do the measurement. You don't need an extraction. You know that. Okay. Okay, this is a linking object I used to create a sequence object need to be created before. That's what I'm saying. We have a list of. Okay.
Those are details.
Yes, we'll come here. We'll come here. Okay. The data set we just mentioned, or started, and in the we have six key fields to define them. Okay, and the device name. Okay, and the next is temperature. And wafer. Okay. So that's clear. I haven't figured it out. Right. And then die name and the measurement setup name. Okay. You have all six field and you have two in the data set and then so speak in the database. Okay. Now I can go and show you something over here and what I mean. The data set can be added after you got it. I can't get I need to. Actually, one. Example, from Silvaco and almost 4 example. In this module, acquisition module, you have choice. One is a measurement and the solution. You use for debugging your sequence. Okay. Now, for my case, my computer did not connect to your instrument, so they have to see whether my measurement is correct. I'm using the simulation to see it. Okay. And I set up this, and then I just run the simulation.
I might need to ask you more about that later on.
Okay.
I understand the measurement part, but that simulation part there, I'm not sure about that, so I'll
Okay.
ask you about that.
Okay.
later.
So see, you know, if for this case, you know, I mean, precision module, if the measurement part, I can generate data. I can do that. So I mean, I have a simulation. Just right now, I can.
I'll have a measure.
No, I
I have
have
a question about this screen right here, I was wondering about yesterday. If I set the measurement up,
Mhm.
and I run it, now it stores over in the data set, it stores all the data.
Right.
Now, Thursday I come in and load it all up again, and I want to repeat the measurement. This screen pops up and says, do I want to overwrite the data?
Right.
So, are there alternatives to that? Can I give it the data another name and store it somewhere else, or do I just have to overwrite the data?
You don't want to override. You just, you know, select it.
Will it add it over there? Will it measure it again? Will it add it, or what?
You okay for case just a measurement. Okay. You multiple, you choose, you know, something is
No, I have a measurement.
okay.
Monday, I make a measurement.
Mhm.
Tuesday, I come in, rerun everything, and it asks me if I want to override the data.
Mhm.
No, I don't want to override the data, but I want to take the data again and give it another name.
Okay, in this version, how you create a different database.
I can't do it,
But
okay.
in the new version, you can do that.
But I just wondered, because,
You can do that, okay, you don't care, okay. I know this version you cannot do that.
okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So I just go ahead and.
But in the new version, you can do it a file mode, basically, every day, every time you come in to redo it, you see the result as a different file.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Right. Right.
Go ahead. Well, because if I have made a measurement on Monday, and I like those results, and I'm using them for the model, and later on during the day, I did a breakdown of what we could damage the device, the next day, the gunnel data no longer matches what it did the day before.
Okay.
And so, I can't just assume that my data stays consistent all the time, see, and that's why I was asking that question. So once I've overrun that data, I've lost.
That's a good question, you know, because I think in a lot of customers want to manage their data in their way. They don't idea you put everything in the database, and then they come again 1 month later and they cannot remember anything. They want to see that, you know, the file, you know, that they can open, they can see, you know, I think they can remind them of what they did.
The file mode comes out next month.
Next, yeah, maybe this month, you know.
This month?
Yeah. Do you want to version? Very soon. Okay.
Is it still UT4 or UT5?
So it's different version. Okay, different version. This is, you know, actually, you know, where we, you know, just mentioned, and, the measurement. You click on the override, right? This is a minute measurement, but here, you know, I'm doing simulation, okay. And then, efficient. This is good result.
Simulate the measurement.
This measurement, okay. I'll just show you the results come from the measurement. And that is a GM, this is a MOSFET, okay. This is an ID VG. This is E and here. If you want to see the data, you can go here and say data set. you want this.
Mode, where does it get the data for the curves that it's giving you? Is that
Approximation, from using the model.
so you give it some baseline?
Right, it's like a,
Yeah.
simulation.
Yeah.
This is doing sparse simulation for one device.
Yep.
Instead of better, they're simulating. And then the one software, and then you give the busy model, and then you do that, you do a simulation on that.
Now, actually, 2 hours ago, can I enter data in at that point and have it use it, or is your question, your answer still no, I can't enter data into the database? This version.
You can enter the data into the database. But you need to do some, manual work. You change the data here. Some of the data you don't like it, or you think is, it's there and so far away, you can delete, you can change your other, and add more in the data form.
I couldn't open a blank screen and just enter the data file right there.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Because the reason is that, the points, the data point must be matched, the header, everything.
And that's in the database.
Right, database, they already, you do that, use the file, on the UDS file, put UDS, you put your data into the UDS file, and then you can say input.
Okay.
Input file.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah,
I can show you later.
Yeah, later we'll talk about that,
Okay.
because that might be something I'd like to be able to do.
Okay. So these are, well, okay. I allowed you to, put your data and edit the data. Okay. Analysis, just, these have been defined in your setup. Okay, here to show you. And these are associated with this data. Okay. This is IDVG, and then the second one is applying a gene. And then again, it's the VG. Okay.
And the top is like PDM. And then like that. Intersection.
Yes, of course. That's called, that will be done in the extraction. Okay. Curve, you want to find out the maximum. Sorry.
The build-in function.
Building function, right. We're talking about this. Okay, so data set, and okay, well, I already mentioned that. Okay, we'll go back to this. See what I can do.
Good, because I'm getting a clearer picture of what a data set really is, and what its limitations are, and what its advantages are. So that's fine.
Okay, and I finished this data set. We view this. So you go in the data set and edit.
I have one question about it, but I apologize for interrupting you.
Last question.
Temperature, though, you have a very big interest in temperature at DEI. That's the question. It's important that I actually put in the correct temperature right there. That you need to later on, or that's just like a label. I need to see how you.
These were your effects.
Okay.
Okay, and in Israel, so you have some some control device, the temperature, and then your enter, you have control your instrument, the device.
Oh, yeah, I have any.
This is one. Second, when we do the modeling
Yeah.
in the MOSFET, for the MOSFET or for BJT, it's temperature dependent.
Yeah, is it reading that temperature?
Yes.
That's my question. Okay, so
The temperature will be the mod parameter you create from measurement it's so this given temperature.
Yeah.
Okay, and this information will be recorded in the model file.
So that means that whenever we do the modeling, we have to.
You have to define the
Okay,
again.
No, I mean, do we have to collect data from various temperatures?
From what?
If I collect data from room temperature.
Yes, of course.
Then
Here's the data from room temperature. You have to tell the tool, you data from a room temperature. This is important. Model we built is based on the room temperature. If the model at a different temperature,
Yeah.
those things will be, the parameter will be changed.
So if I collect data at room temp, but
Right.
later when I run the simulation at other temperatures,
You cannot,
we cannot do that.
you can do that. So you will run, but the thing result is wrong. Because, the temperature is very important for the device performance. If you want to use the model for the different temperature points, you need to model all the real temperature. Okay, say we have
How fine temperature.
if you want to have we're using a circuit in the device, so you need to build the model from room temperature all the way to 100. Okay, so the information has been the temperature effect model has been building to it. That's not Silvaco's. At least or is BJT, I'm not sure. BJT is the model. I think for VBIC, including this temperature, because VBIC is self-heating.
Now, I will go out to the lab and put the thermonics on and cool something to minus 55 degrees. And I do the model parameters and I run extractions on those model parameters. This is just manual, we'll say, not Silvaco. And when we run it in LT spice, we don't tell it it's 25 degrees. And it regenerates back the exact data that I measured on this side because the temperature calculations don't seem to be that. So what we're talking about is, can we measure it at room temperature and then set the simulation temperature at 200 and have Silvaco calculated 100 without the actual data? And the answer is yes. No. In LT spice, there are temperature parameters that you can use as well. I'm not telling you to. And it may be more accurate to actually measure them, but in this case, I was wondering, I can't fake it out and say that I'm at my 2 and minus 55, and I just hit it at 27, because that's the first thing I think. I would have whatever it is that I'm actually using there.
Years before. Right. You got a model, from the Berkeley or maybe from us. Building the default temperature effect parameter. So don't model this parameter. Use the model at a different temperature. It will give you but it's a default parameter. It's not based on the measurement. You may get the model from the foundry. The foundry say these models have been for the temperature. So they say that they definitely have done some for different temperature. And then those experiment data and then they do the temperature model.
So you put in range data.
Right.
Can they calculate the X parameters to
Yes, you can do, yes, and for the MOSFET and, for the VDD. This is something, has been included in the model. There's equation in there for this, temperature effect. So,
When you get out of your working,
right. I do know that when the government pool has a temperature effect. Yeah, okay. If you have, to the multiple, to do accurate.
If we say that minus 55, 27, 1, that's just turned off, minus
Yes.
all of that, and then.
So, not order, okay, this is going, we will go to the modeling. Not order, parameter, model parameter. Or it's like an HC, model parameter, that just simply, then do the extraction and make a model parameter. They don't do the optimization. Okay, but some of the parameters, the model parameters, need an optimization to get be decided by the model developer. It's when the model developer in the first place, they will decide these parameters need an optimization. These parameters, so now, problem. We just give you the tool. So to train, but we don't decide on which need to which.
Okay, so they just if they just as well. I mean, you need for
What?
the IFIC model, the saving.
Yes. Yeah.
And the question is the database management. So, with people taking data sets, should we put them on the same servers? So, for example, I want to build a BJT, I want to take data or data.
You have to have the names and everything.
So, I guess data.
Well, I think we'll set it up.
David, what are you using for the database? Is it local, or did you log into SQL Server?
when I installed UTMOST 4, it built a database on this computer. And I gave it and the password that I have, and I'm the user. And so all the data.
So it's got a SQL Server or something?
It's all built on that. And so, base management system is on this, is in UTMOST, and it's using data that's stored on this computer. What I believe he is saying is that I can define where I want that data stored, and I will have to talk.
Now, what I'm getting to is that a MySQL server on there? It's whatever, Silvaco.
It's a Firebird, I don't know what that means.
Database or Firebird. If it comes up, then I think.
But if you guys want to use Firebird, and you don't need database.
Yeah.
Right. School and then today and then actually for most of it, because before almost 3, it's only private.
Because that's where the UDT for upload.
Not necessary. You can, if you are using a fire mode, you can totally forget it on the database. Right. Fire say, instead of, the data service is stored in the file. Everything, say, if you want to, it's on file. You want the database, you got to tell the database. Now you do optimization. You just go to the database, find the data. Okay, get the data and get the data out of the database and then put it into almost one. And then you say, okay, I want to do the optimization for this data. Okay, but if you're using file, it's simply to load the file. That's it. Right.
That file version comes out, I'd like those.
you don't have to be, you don't need to deal with the database, you have a more control.
So maybe we'll be upgrade to that.
But otherwise, you know, everything is, it's the same.
But I'm talking about what we've got right now, and so that's why I said what I did.
Yeah.
Now, also, Don, back on that one, I give it a device, and I'll mention one or something. Temperature, I usually do room temperature and less, whatever it is, but I don't give it I don't give it away from all that.
That's default. Okay. If you don't put that, whatever you swear, you know.
I just let it take the default.
Again, you know, these 6 field, you must define.
Yeah.
Okay. If you know, any missing, you cannot go forward. You also need this. Okay. You don't need this. You have to use this on the computer and the database.
Database will check, not file.
It's something, you know, I haven't seen the version yet. So
I mean, within the database, you have to have the unique, role.
Right.
And, you know, you don't, you check.
Right. The thing is, you know, I think, you know, the last time I see the beta version is, I checked this. But you got to remember, you know, that these models can be switched easily. You go to, you know, file, and the data in the file mode. Interest, all you know, the data from your system and extract the file.
So the advantage using the database.
Well,
I mean,
actually, you know, one people in the familiar to the database is more efficient. Right. Okay, let's move. Safe mode and the file mode is a more straightforward, you know, people, you know, easy, you know, to access, and it's easy to accept for most of the people.
Because when I look at say that name, this is very productive. That means that if let's say I have the same device name, I have data from different edge, data from different die. It basically kind of lump everything together and then compute.
That's not, you know, almost was work. But the version that we do have a lot of tools for doing. So the data in the database can be, you know, to do the statistical analysis.
That's yield, right? So if you change your parameter, you can see how much yield.
Devices on and the same die. I can take minimum.
Can you achieve that with file treatment?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's the same, right? So we don't need a database.
If the file, you know, has a one drawback is everything's in the memory. When you start doing things, everything's in the memory. Database, you know, they can, you know, just retrieve. You do the data is saved into the where, you know, what's in the memory until you tell it.
Yes.
As what file.
Yeah, that's how we think, right? So we are not database database specialist.
All of your capabilities will transfer over to file mode. It's just that it'll be a little different philosophy there.
Okay.
Right,
That's
you know, it's different way, you know, that you to manage your data.
I'm only telling you-
usage.
I only did that just to add that the tool was incredibly flexible. You're in a production mode, you want to take a lot of data. You know, you can do it.
The tool is really designed for engineers. Again, when I started exploratory, you know, when you open the first time, you keep it nothing. When there's a single button you can click on the measurement. Before almost 3, you know, everything's hard coded. So button. You want to do this, you do this, and do that. It's fine. Almost, you know, they you what you want to do. All right. This area, this is button. The most better buttons. You know, I mean, what you call the BJT or the MOSFET, but you define what you want to do, and then we'll just give you this. So let's say right now, you know, okay, I need to go to the almost to show that how we define the deals on subset. And then we'll come back to this measurement. Okay, this has been the default for the normally if you the first time, you know, you open the almost you don't have any data subset default. Okay, and for this one, have one. You have to really say this should be here. Set up. Okay. You have to find, you know, your temperature. Okay. You know, you see that this you use you know, you have a multiple temperature. Safety. But you do to if you don't want to do, you know, the 3 points information, you can just, you know, okay, you can, you know, on the but you want to, you know, okay, this is, you know, what I would say that you have to define at least one temperature point in order for the measurement to temperature, you know, this, okay, these are, we already finished one key field as temperature, okay, and then it's define your
all of because you're doing acquisition mode, so you're assuming that this is hooked up to the instrument.
you know,
And when you define multiple temperature, you're assuming the instrument can control temperature.
should have, you know, something that can control the temperature.
If the instrument can control temperature, can have provide external control.
The temperature makes the measurement.
Manually.
You have to really do that. Okay, and you have to do that. So, see here, you have actually. You have to say that. You can go, you see that the lower part have something, yeah. That's fine, that's fine.
Although I may usually have a wafer for a lot of data available, you might as well use it. Yeah, and so at some point in time, I will start, when I'm really doing models, I will add probably a lot number there.
These are wafer, I mean, also we have to define. We have more than one wafer.
Yeah.
But, if you use happy, probably does not allow you to do that. You see that?
And that's good a place to any to keep track of that. Like I have to note it down in my notebook anyway, so it's good that it's hardwired into the software.
Some, dying.
That I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Okay. There's
I'll
20,
call you go.
right.
2020.
You have the probing station, this can control down automatically move on each time. Okay. On the camera, you gotta make sure, these are the numbers right. Our size, everything is, moving, that's why it's going, but they never do it. But actually, we have this feature. Since the day we have the logging tool, that's almost 3, almost.
So you check the goal, you can have to select it.
And what
You check the goal.
check?
Okay. Measuring for things.
Right, you can check, say, how many you want to do.
Okay, that's that one is the one you want.
Right, and then, there's a couple ways you can do that. This is one you select, okay, but or deselect, okay? And now, you have, this is, say, the type, is, I, you can have, okay, you can do that by giving the name, location, and then you can define that. Okay, and then you also, you can choose one of these, okay. Have, some is not regular. Okay, some high, maybe, some, you have energy, okay, some, all these, giving, option, For application, you probably don't care.
We don't, but I think it's pretty slick though.
Right, okay, and,
Since you mentioned about wafer, I assume that it's connected for. So, how many different types of instruments do barcodes have? What kind of
considering, we support, put this way.
It's on the website.
You have a driver.
only
If you have a driver, whatever driver you have, we support to control the product.
so let's say
To
currently
get ultra class.
can we hook you up with the vendor to
We also, if you have a specific need, we also help you driver for almost water controller instrument. But actually, we already have a bunch of driver on it comes in the package. I can show you that. We support the rest of the instruments.
Right, you have cascade, I mean,
Right.
picture of
Right, that's
cascade on the.
I would right.
okay. Yeah, we'll look at it.
Okay,
One more question. Is this a good time to take a comfort break, folks? You've been going pretty strong here for 2 hours.
Yeah, you sure got hot these days.
Your coffee has to be cold. We got at least warm it. Yeah, he did.
He did, yes. Thank you.
the meeting.
Let me mention something to you, for your timing purposes. In Phoenix, it is very important that we get to the organization stuff. We have to leave probably, we'll need to leave enough time for you to be able to do that and show us how to do it.
Sure.
But in mind, today it's 11:30. And to run a live example on it. And I would like for you to show me how to enter in the extraction for RC so that I can run the machine, extract the thing, and let's see how to do it.
Okay.
So if we talk about every aspect of the software, I don't know how many hours that would take, to do that. So how long, how much more there is in this part of the presentation. But at some point in time, and sooner than later, I need to get to the hands-on, let's build one and do it.
Okay. You think this afternoon and 3 hours enough for you?
It's enough to me, but it's enough to you.
I mean, that's, kind of what guys, you guys know how much you want to know.
Yeah. See,
I can see in my mind how you want
there's what to do, but what we need to also see is let's do one. Because when you go to do it, it's totally different from remembering on PowerPoint. I also know that you can send me that PowerPoint presentation, and I can figure it out. But I'd like for you to show me on this computer where I open the screen to enter that measurement for ID and where I do the one and how to drag it over there and drop it and how to get all the way down through there to where it stores, it calculates, it measures, and stores the value of RC that.
Okay.
So whenever you think it's a good time to do that, that one there.
It's, I think, it's, we can just start right now. Because for me,
Everybody enjoys that, the overall presentation, but, I'm just keeping in mind that we got 2 days instead of 5, and so we get bogged down on discussing little details of things and not to what we really need. And what we really need is how to open tool, how to put things into it and get it done.
okay, now if you want to go to.
But if you have other things critical to show, go ahead and do it.
There's a critical, only is,
Or
I
you
think
have
maybe something, maybe you guys should know that, because, okay, quickly, finish is,
Okay.
I think. Right? I think these parts are important.
Well, what I'd like for you to do is to start with a blank screen and show us how to build one of those instead of just showing the presentation.
These are presentation.
Okay, all right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is where, it has been built as a MOS. Okay, if you want to build, that's something like a BJT, and then you keep it. Okay. This is the name of your device, but we say the BJT actually is for the offshore, that means nothing here.
I understand.
Okay, just a name. But it's something you have to.
This is where I got really hung up before, was trying to actually create an NPN, and there were some things that I didn't know, so.
The thing for this one is, if for BJT, you probably don't have a device in Edge, because that's, they can see that if the common pool is zero, you don't need any,
I finally figured that out.
okay. But you want to okay, the name of your device, say let's say BJT what? That's your device. But still is nothing for the two. That's just the name. Okay. Okay. No, we don't have any, this educator. Let me see that. Okay, if that's the case, we're gonna remove this and remove educator. Otherwise, it doesn't allow you to go. How we give a it's a better explanation. Even for BJT, basically, the people like to use the one model for one device. The device is different. The company allows you to scale, but most choose to do that.
Well, the original screen, and this took me forever to figure that out, it was opening up as an NMOS screen. It thinks it has W and L.
Right.
And it took me hours to figure out that I could either rename or delete it. It didn't say that in the manual anywhere.
Right, you can see that, and like a group, this also,
I can add.
right, you can add, wherever the, okay, okay.
So what is group mean?
Okay. But still, group means, we, like a die, have a die, have using a one die. Okay. Using group, you can multiple. Set. Okay, say, you have a wafer, and inside each wafer you have a die. Inside, we logically, you want to buy into a different group. That's choice. You don't have.
I can have NPN one, NPN two, NPN three, MOS one, MOS one. That's what that means.
That's not required, okay? Inside the group, add, device one, device two, device. On device, on device two, on the group two, you have a device one, device two.
That's very confusing to me also.
Right. So these group stuff, and this is also useful in production. The tool will just, we have to build these all the features, so some else can use it. Okay. Make but in this, you probably don't use it, you don't need that. Right. Okay, so, for these, we don't have any attribute. Okay, so, and you have to rename it. What is that, B, okay? Yeah, it is. And B is certificate, okay, because, we have a B here, okay. We put E first. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Delete one, and, okay, we change these to be B. Change these to C. Okay. So I have a B.
We put in an S. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, go on.
I could put that S out of there.
Okay. You can put an S. Okay.
And when I finally, because it kept telling me that my S is not hooked up and I couldn't run the software.
Right, I have 4 pins, 4 notes. That's based on your, choice.
It's your real device.
Yeah, and you feel where you guys have a 4,
And then when I tried to set it up, I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Right.
That's the part.
That's the part right now. And there's another one. Define your device. And the is optional. For acquisition. For optimization, you must defines what the device is really, what device is. Okay. But okay plus lens. It's basically, just the summary of the spice syntax. Okay, for T is a Q, right? Or Q1, and then you have whatever, what first? I think it's emitter and space. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, and also we define a model. I think it's name. What is it for this model?
MPN.
Non-PN? Yeah. MPN model, right? Okay. Okay. You when one this will be defined. And MPN model. I'm talking about it. MPN model you must for this one at this point for this session, this is optional because you don't do the simulation. You don't need this. Okay. For do simulation, you need this. Okay.
So this is connecting you to a SPICE model somewhere with that name simulation.
Okay, I'll show you this for the mouse example. Okay. Has been defined. Okay. Okay. This is the notes. Okay. Number is a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a pin number if you have a scanner. Okay. But you don't use a scanner, and or you just ignore.
G-scanner or schematic?
I think, this is somehow, I'm not 100% sure, but, I understand, the scanner is a instrument. Okay, a lot of pins, because I see one time, in another company. So before, the scanner will
Okay, so this is like a matrix.
Yeah, matrix,
okay.
okay, because, so you change the pin and to connect to people. Have a lot of devices, not just one. You this one will control the pin and which one you connect to the device. Okay, so you probably you probably don't understand that one. So this can just right. You ignore that. This is the next. Defined as a MOSFET, okay, and the modern name MOS. Okay, the MOS is here. Here. Okay. That's why if I do I will it was by simulation for the next. We talk about. Okay.
I want to try some of that stuff. And that
This is a level for the RBC model.
So if a different model, we have to find out or let's say or is it automatically
Yes, you could, say you define a new model. Okay, so PM1. Okay, and it's NTN. That's cool. You can have a week. All this is being supported. Okay.
what does it do on MOS? I understand what it does. I'm interested to see that it knows what
Okay.
But what level?
The level question. Okay. You find it. Okay, you can change the level if you're using different level. But if the level is a spice.
Well, right now we're mixing apples and oranges because you have in there is no level. So gum is just gum level 0 or something like that. So what does it give you in terms of levels on the MOS? If you do an MOS there and you put up level 1, what are your
Okay. But there's many, models.
I understand that.
The Vision 1 and the Vision 2 and the Vision 3 and the Vision 4. Each version for the Vision 3 model, they have a different version. Okay. If you need the level number,
I understand that you show on there.
How can you show? You want to change the number?
No, I want you to change it back to NMOS, and then let's show what parameters come up at a level 1 versus level 2 versus level 3. DJT, let's go to the NMOS. There's IS, beta forward, and those are all double.
Okay, MOS. Okay. Which we choose, we have a bunch of models. It's a level 1 model, so nobody uses that model. Right now, like a decent strategy for feedback. Okay. Okay, so level in the 105. All this is, it's copy from Berkeley.
So you built the model, what then when you built the city?
what's the check off of the size, the map or what check?
Okay. The checkbox is check, say which parameter you want to use.
Okay.
For optimization. Okay. So you will have a different way to do that. So if you have any parameters. But only certain parameter is related to, for example, IBG, the curve. You maybe, 4 or 5 parameters is related to IBG. Regular parameter, some is temperature modeling, or the AC, model parameter, or the DC, curve is related to this curve. When you do the optimization, you only pick up the parameter related to the curve. You can optimize. Right. Okay.
You go ahead with your,
Go back to the.
I appreciate you showing that about the simulation though, because I had wondered how
Okay.
you did.
So on the R, you still have a question, and we'll just create the new about loss. BD on the right and here. Okay. Okay. And then we don't have this. Delete. And then we have this. And
Selection only affecting the simulation portion, or is this also the
Only-
model that we
only-
use for
only,
optimization?
Will affect when you do the model. But for the BJT, you do not write the attribute, so these will not affect your and that's just find the device, and then you use this to get it. But for the attribute, for example, for MOSFET, especially, when you do the measurement, you got the AS, AD, or, yeah, because use this to do the simulation. They use this variable to calculate the distance. So different, if you don't do AS, AD, wrong.
But not right now to build an NPN, let's say, I do actually need to go to that screen and leave because that it doesn't automatic. I'm going to use device notes.
Okay.
If you're suggesting that I need to leave the double, or it's going to ask me for it later on or something like that.
Even if you don't delete, they expect you to give,
Yeah.
you give, the, otherwise, it can't go on.
I can't remember what I did there. So, but anyway, so what I did when I did new, I went to.
Okay, yeah, that is fine, we can play with that right now, if you want, yeah, we can play with that. So, whether, you have a further question. No, we stop here, for a while, if there's any question for this.
Just like display stop is on. With that, you connected a new audio device and it's just cancel. Test, okay. Thank you. Okay. Where guys are going to need to see what's going
I want to display it up there.
Okay,
I need you to share your screen.
Okay, I'll give these to you, okay?
on. I'm
got it?
Yeah.
We need to change we need to share the screen if we want to record it.
Change the input.
You'll be 3.
Thank
Input.
Okay, so it's 3, say. There it goes.
You're sharing the screen.
Okay. that. Now
We are recording it, so.
Are you getting it?
Yep.
Where's the start? Silvaco and begin to work. What I have to do is go to this manager right here. And
You stop from getting.
and
This is the official stop.
this is the official start. Now I have to go to something called the start server. Let me get that. And then open up a
Can you go full screen?
that is full screen.
Okay. A little bit, but I could see it here though.
I need to see that.
But I'm seeing that little box, that little gray box being
I
blocked.
can move it.
Understand that.
I know that.
There you go.
Let's move that one over there. Thanks. Okay. We'll get back to my password page here and everything. I have to, okay. That used the last page. CDA and then double click SRDB. So it doesn't say that I need to start the service. So we'll just try those here, what it says. So if I click on that. Okay. This is the database. And this is on my computer. This is not on the network. It's SRDB, and this is a Silvaco function. And so now, at that point, what I have to do is I have to type log in and Wilson. Correct, I'm wrong. Do I not have to do all this? Is there a shortcut?
You don't have to do this every time. Only if you want to create a database.
So
After the database.
let's do that.
Yeah, so that's, you don't need that.
Okay. I want to see how not to do that. Otherwise, I would open up this and it would start the database. I thought I had to do this. And now, one of my questions for today is, do I have to do that? So I can close this and then automatically, okay.
If the database has been created.
Database created.
Okay.
So I don't need to click on that. So basically just start up most, right? That's this guy down here. What you want to be faced with, and now go up here and open the database. I could probably do it, but so I database. This server is named Will. And I created a database called David Test 1. Username called Roscoe for reasons that you don't want to know. They're not bad. And I have a password for this database. That would, to build that database, that would have been back on that original command screen where we did, this is all delineated in the manual too. It's a create database, and you can do all of that. We can go over that sometime if you'd like. So there's database login. So now I have created something. This is the acquisition that I had downloaded of Silvaco's website. This is an acquisition that I wrote myself from scratch. And the device name that I created was the subset, it was forward gone. And when I gave it room temperature, it's just back 1 away for 1 and 0 for the location of it. And it's going to run a test called YAML for NPM, and we can go over what that is. And it's what the little thing here is, that's an actual measurement, create measurement setup. I've edited that and done all that, and then I've entered in an extraction here, and I'm extracting IS. So with all of that ready to go that way, kind of turn it a little bit. What you're going to see, that's fine. What you can see is this is going to start the 4145 after a couple of things take place. So it tells me, do I want to override it? No, I want to give it a new name. Oops. Okay. All of that. So we'll say yes. Action required. I need to load the wafer, set the temperature, clear the scanner connections, and all of that. Well, it turns out that I've already done all of that. So just push button, I'll connect it, and I hit this. It goes to 4145. It's going through the setup pages exactly like I told it to do right now. Now, since I don't have Smart View set up to work correctly, so it won't plot the data. So I need you to help me set up Smart View. But we either do it now or you can do it later. If it's easy to do, let's do it now. It's going to take 3 hours.
And go to, yeah. And I'll go to
Preferences, okay. I could not figure out how to do this.
and I'll go, to manage it, the
First one? Okay.
and those, the smart spice, and I will click,
Okay, so Smart Spice and apply settings.
I think this is a better, yes.
Reset your preferences, okay, that's fine.
Show?
No, because it's probably got the wrong axes and the wrong scales and that sort of thing. So how do I set this up?
But you mentioned that when you find the SDN, you still have a read and write within
I don't think that has. On this guy right here, see, if I go back to, let's go local. If I go local, it's here on this. And I go back to display, and I go down to DE. I'm going to change that to be 0 to -1. And IC to log, and I want to go 1 picoamp, and it's positive in this particular case, to 10 milliamps, and IB to match that, so we'll go to log on that, and do 1 picoamp to 100 milliamps, which I already got. I go to next page, and this is the data that I want to see right there.
Right, and we can also try to go back to the bar.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to check here, no, data subset.
Now, if you want to, you can sit here and work on this. I thought you were too slow.
I'm not very good, using.
Is it open this?
Right.
Okay.
And we. Okay. Go to this. Yeah, cancel. We go and set up.
Okay.
We go in our device.
Okay.
And
this is what I made. Now, so apparently I deleted those.
right,
I go to node.
And then device node.
And then it said CVE. So I know that's working. I wouldn't get that measurement.
No.
Okay.
No.
CBE. Okay, and then we can cancel this. Okay.
Now that was fine. I know
Okay,
that.
and then this is fine. Okay, and
Okay,
cancel
that.
Okay. And we go set and go the
Okay. Understood.
okay, so this is good.
Yeah, or else I wouldn't get that. Okay, I mean, I'm getting the correct measurement.
No, that's now it's still whatever this is control. It's
3 is the collector,
Okay.
SMU2 is the base, and SMU1 is the emitter.
okay. So
I know that's I checked all of that.
okay, and right now we go to want to check the measurement. Go here.
Where?
Just.
Oh, that one, okay.
And trust this.
Measurement setup. I know this is correct. The no C, I'm sweeping the E, linear, 0, stop, -1, and the compliance limit is 100 milliamps. So all of this is correct, or I wouldn't be able to get that data.
So now, I'm not sure, whether the data has been passed to computer.
It's been passed to the computer.
How do you know?
Well, two different ways. Number one is,
Okay, that's it. Okay.
the data's over there, but it measured the data and it ran the extraction and it got 1.80 minus 16 from that.
Okay.
This is the
I see.
extraction
Okay,
that I defined.
Okay.
Now, how do I actually look at the data? That's what
This is edit. Okay.
Okay.
Check this.
Edit.
Yeah. And then press enter.
Okay.
Okay. Close. And we go this page.
What?
This. Let me see that.
Over?
Yeah, over here.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. It's not moving. Over where?
Okay.
Under data set.
We go to not this window. The next one.
Well, okay.
Okay. So now edit.
Okay.
I'm gonna check the view.
Okay.
View.
That.
No.
This is too small.
It's very small. Can we choose? I see a older version now.
I'm sorry.
Click here. Okay.
I've got. I mean, what you're seeing is that's the first time I've ever seen this screen.
Okay. Click here. Okay. Click here. Okay. Sure that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is
Under what?
just check.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now like this.
Has to.
In the smart view.
There's something that's just
But-
software. Hold on. It's
The thing is still
doing
I can take the measurement again, it'll just repeat it, so, I mean.
So that's why we need a simulation mode. Even if you have the problem like this, you don't redo the measurement again.
They don't do the simulation though, because now this is what you guys are gonna actually encounter when you set up the equipment and try to actually do that. So now you do.
Here's some thing I never see. Okay, I don't see this problem for my computer. So okay. Well, we have data here, you can see here. I can show you my.
At one point, I got to actually plot something. I don't know.
There's if it's hierarchical, you just
I
add it.
don't know.
Okay. Just pop out. They have a measurement data.
Yeah, that's what this is supposed to do. Okay, so
From the database.
The database. Yes.
It should not go acquire data anymore. It should just extract it from the database.
In the acquisition module, every click the measure. Okay.
But for displaying it,
Unless
though,
you choose the simulation as I did.
now can I actually view this data time while trying to launch SmartView? So see, SmartView is not launching correctly for some reason.
Right. My view, and this is a software, installation right now here, and then something about, not really almost full issue. It's right now. What version? Almost full.
How do I find that out?
Go
Under
to help.
help, about
110.
110.6.
Let me see that. What?
Don't care about those SmartView plots so much because
You gotta care. This is important because a lot of optimization will be done in.
yeah, I know. Oh, yes, I know that.
Right,
And so
so-
that's that rubber band thing of
Right,
grabbing
Right.
those curves.
You have to
pulling
use that.
Okay.
This is a major issue.
Yeah.
We
So I need to get that worked.
we solve today, and otherwise we cannot continue.
Okay.
Okay. Mm,
Let me ask
Can
you,
we right now, right away, install a new version?
I can do whatever you want to do.
Okay. The thing is, he has, it's low.
Window, is your window version, you need to re-download.
And because the window version I got, it's 1.3. That's for 15 last year's release, and then you use probably older than that.
Now, I re-downloaded. Am I going to have to reset up the database and do all that stuff all over again and reset up the measurement so I won't have anything?
No,
It
was everything in the database.
I've saved this project, so
The
we should be able to open it.
The thing is, everything you open has been in database.
Okay.
That's a good thing about the database part. Is whatever version you change, you won't.
Let me ask you a question though. Right now is what I want to look at a table of data. Where can I see the data on this screen right here? Do I just double click this? I mean, what?
That's the thing. I just say go to the data set.
Yes.
And go edit the data set. You can see the data.
No. Where I see a printed ASCII screen of a table of data. I want to see this. Read it and look at it on the screen.
That's that's the thing. I just tell for my version here.
Mm-hmm.
If I read that, okay. What I do is you select this. Okay, edit.
Or write CSV.
Or you can export data.
I don't have that open. Timeout trying to launch Smart. Well, I didn't realize this was that complicated of a question. I thought I could just look at data. So if I can't, then we won't take any time on this. I need to.
You could. I'll show you. Like say, you want to see that, you just go edit, and then the data is here.
Yes. Where to get one of those?
Because you go to data set, you go to edit data set.
Yes. Data set.
But the first thing they do in the plot, they plot the data first, and then you see.
Okay, so it tries to plot the data, and then it allows me to see it, but it can't do it.
It cannot do it now.
Okay.
Right.
So do I have to uninstall this, or do I have to? Can we just download it?
Down and then install the new version. Okay, so I do the installation for you guys.
Okay.
Quickly.
That's perfect.
So it's a good time to break for lunch.
Right. These things got fixed first, otherwise it cannot go on.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I mean, I need this.
We
Okay.
gotta pause the
This
recording.
installation issue is